insult, physical aggression, threat, and anger during conflicts about money compared to other issues. And wives reported greater depressive behavior. In other words, we start by bottling up our money disagreements. Those disagreements fester into fights and, worse, a long-term lack of connection. I'll show you how to flip that dynamic on its head and use money to build connection toward a life you both want. Once you and your partner know how to talk about money, everything changes. You'll create a vision together so you can row in the same direction. You'll have a simple financial system that you both deeply understand, and you'll both know why you're saving, investing, and even spending. Those persistent arguments will disappear, and you can focus on using money to live your rich life together. I want to hear your story. Before we go further, I want you to know that I talk about money in a different way from what you're used to. I won't be lecturing you about $5 coffees or telling you to cut everything down to the bone so you can use your money someday when you're 92 years old. I'll be showing you how to live a rich life today and an even richer life tomorrow, together. Another thing I do differently, I'm going to give you my email address because I want to hear from you, and I read every message. Yes, really. I'm active on social media, but you can email me at relationship-check-in@iwillteachyoutoberich.com. Subject, new book reader. Tell me this. Number one, what's an example in the last 30 to 60 days where you and your partner weren't on the same page with money? What happened? Number two, if you and your partner could get on the same page with money, what would that look and feel like? While I wish I could reply to every message I get, I can't anymore, but I try as much as possible. What is a rich life? It's not necessarily about buying fancy cars and houses, although if you want to, great, I'll show you how. It's an expression of your ideal life in which your money, relationships, and leisure time work beautifully. Everyone's version of a rich life is different and unique. A rich life can be traveling for 2 months every year. A rich life can be buying a beautiful cashmere coat. A rich life can be shopping at the grocery store without worrying about prices. And a rich life can be having the time to pick up your children from school every afternoon. Your rich life is uniquely yours. That's what my system is all about, helping you and your partner design your vision together and use your money to make it a reality. This book gives you a 10-step program for building a shared vision around money, even if you and your partner see money completely differently. You'll learn specific techniques to get your partner involved, including exactly what to say. You'll even learn where things might go off plan and how to handle it. And when I come back to your front door with my anthropologist clipboard a couple of months from now, I'm going to see something amazing. 2 people working together as a team. Why do we talk about money only when something goes wrong? Most of us discuss money only when something goes awry. That's how we begin to associate talking about money with fighting. Think about it. When was the last time you had a conversation about money and enjoyed it? When I gently ask couples if they have a standing meeting to talk over their finances every month, they stare at me like I'm speaking Klingon. What? Why would we set up an agenda just to talk to each other? That's weird. Weird? Is it a little weird to have an agenda to talk about money with your partner? Yeah, okay, maybe at first. Do I care? No. I swear most Americans would rather stick hot needles in their eyes than feel awkward for a single millisecond. Here's what's really going on. We associate talking about money with feeling bad, so why would we ever want to talk about it more? You know what I think is worse than weird? Going 40 years fighting about money, dancing around money, or avoiding talking about money altogether and never implementing a system to make decisions about money. Talking about money shouldn't have to be weird. It's a skill you can learn, and when you get good at it, you'll actually start to like doing so. I'm asking you to trust that you'll build the skills to become very